right, man. I think it was CBS Sports that came out and said that, Josh Jacobs, the running back for the Raiders, would be a great fit for the Lions. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate y'all. So, I like Josh Jacobs. Has some injury history over his career. Good running back. He had a story. His story is, where he come from. I think he come from Oklahoma. His story was kind of crazy and stuff, man. So, and obviously the Raiders still may tag him. So, that's still an option. But if he free, and Saquon and them free, I mean, the one running back I think I would kind of look at, I feel more confident is Tony Pollard, even if coming off the broken leg. I like what he showed in Dallas. Explosive. Catch the ball. Will be a good fit for the backs that they got now. But you get an opportunity to get somebody who really tore it up last year. I mean, like I said before, it's hard when you want to build an empire. It's hard to spend money on positions that you kind of can feel cheaply. You could draft a running back and be good for a while. And we all know that. So, you like Josh Jacobs, somebody that, obviously they got a little bit more, we got a little bit more firepower in Detroit than they had in the Raiders, because they wasn't so healthy last year. And it'd be nice to see him, in the Lions uniform, running the ball. But, at the end of the day, if I had a choice, I'd take Tony Pollard over him as well, too. I don't think it's going to be as expensive. I think Pollard is more explosive, but he might not be a better overall running back. But I just like what he can do with Jamal Williams and how they can complement each other, even with DeAndre Swift. And I like Josh Jacobs, can catch the ball, might be a little fresher in Detroit. They really leaned on him a lot last year. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I just think there are other pressing matters that you need. I think everybody think about drafting defense. You so young. I can keep saying this shit. You so young defensively. Bruh, you need veterans. You need a Ramsey. You need a Tremaine Edmonds, even maybe a Bobby Wagner, Levante David, one of them. You know what I'm saying? You need those guys to stabilize that young team and get them to the next level. You need a lot of them young guys stay healthy, like Melifano, Tracy Walker, Levon Azorki, and they can get healthy. Julian Okoye and those guys. Then I think you really, really talking. Offensively is where you want to stay younger at. You want to find a right guard where you can cut high ties, save a bunch of money. And you probably want to get a Bijan Robinson, a Zach Charbonnet, or somebody like that in the running back field. More likely, you want to stay young offensively. You want to get more veterans defensively. You want to stay younger offensively. You want to get a cheap right guard that probably kick out the right tackle eventually, once the Wells eventually probably go to left. And then you talk about a running back. Yeah, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard could change life. They all explosive. They all home run hitters, but why when I can get somebody fresh like Bijan Robinson? Yeah, is it an unknown variable that he gonna be anything like them? Yeah, it's an unknown variable, but it's less of a risk, in my opinion. And on top of that, it's gonna cost you a lot less money. And right there, it'll allow you to still pay Jamal Williams, still keep Swift around if you choose to. And if he take off on them, so be it. Then you can move accordingly how you going to move. But him and Robinson and Jamal Williams can work. Josh Jacobs and Jamal Williams can work. Saquon and Jamal Williams can work. So all that can work. So I'm not gonna argue against it. I'm not gonna argue with it. I like Josh Jacobs. Has some injury history, so last year healthy. But anytime that money deal up, guys apparently guys become Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Guys become Iron Man. As soon as they get their check, then the running backs start declining. And Tony Pollard don't have the wear and tear, neither. Saquon got some wear and tear. Josh Jacobs got some wear and tear. Just being honest. So, running back one of the positions where You know, with the Lions got, and they have a whole another year together outside of having the right guard, High Tide being out of there. They have a whole nother year together, so they should be even more effective next year. But I would understand it. You know, if you was to get Josh Jacobs at a price that was good for you, good for y'all, or you know, good for the Lions, and you was able to save that draft capital and go elsewhere, I definitely wouldn't understand it. So like I said, I'm not gonna argue against it, but you know, you go out there and get Josh Jacobs, then you probably talking about like, bro, we championship pushing it. That's what it is. We championship pushing it. Like, we ain't expect you to be here year 4 and, you know, chugging it. We trying to win like now, this year, next year. We really trying to like hit the gas pedal on winning. So you go out there and get a guy like Josh Jacobs or somebody similar to him like that. You're trying to win now. And there ain't no reason why you can't, you know, Jamal Williams not going to break the bank. Now, somebody want to go out there and pay him like, you know, Josh Jacobs, pay him like Saquon Barkley, you let him. There's no offense to him. You can't tell him not to go out there and get his money as a man to feed his family. You let him go out there and get it and get the bag. You know, then, you know, guess what? You know, if I can get Josh Jacobs to Saquon, they're probably both going to be franchise tagged in a few days. So that's something to think about. They're both going to be franchise tagged. Anyway, so that's how I figured out to be. So if they free and past March 7th, they don't get tagged, and we cross that bridge and it's an opportunity, so be it. But I think you good with Jamal and probably pairing them with Bijan Robinson or somebody like that, and, you know, seeing where to go. But like I said, you push play on Jacobs, you push play on Saquon Barkley, well, you really going for it then. And that's a, you know, and running backs transition in the NFL usually fast. Rashad Penny took him some time. He did hit it pretty fast. Injuries really stopped him with somebody the Lions really like and a lot of Lions fans like. But they really pretty much transitioned pretty fast. But like I said before, I think the defense need more known commodities, and I think the offense continue to need to get younger and cheaper. So that's just my opinion, but don't necessarily mean that it's need to be like that or that's how Brad Holmes see it neither. But I ain't opposed to it, but I ain't really, you know, like, oh yeah, they got to do it, they should do it. Nah, you know. So nah, but it'd be interesting, you know, if you can land them, you know, keep DJ Shark. I mean, it's explosive offense. You know, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We get live or drop, we go live or drop a video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.